Hey, what's going on, invaders? Welcome to the post-show recap for Zorch Radio episode 259. We just turned off the microphones here at realpunkradio.com, and we just concluded another episode of Zorch Radio. If you don't know what Zorch Radio is, that's our own hybrid of psychobilly, trash, and surf that we do right in the middle of the Thursday night wrecking pit. And that's immediately following Gone Mental, and we also got some psychobilly auto DJs that go on as well. Zorch Radio goes on from 7 until 10 p.m. Pacific time. And my name's Jake Noose. That's Shircy the Valkyrie. Hey. That's DJ Hodaddy. The three of us, plus alongside of you, we build the program as it goes along. As for the music, that's #1 source for it. You know, psychobilly, trash, and surf. That's everything that we do. I'm curious about each of your guys' favorite tracks.
Tonight, my favorite track was Vibes playing Miniskirt Blues off this 45 here. This came in a box set, right?
Yeah, that's from the Munster Big Beat box set.
That's right. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, that's a cool.
That song always gets stuck in my head.
Yeah.
My favorite track for the night was Cut You Into Pieces off of Los Gatos Locos' album Even Sociopaths Get the Blues. It's the first song I ever liked on Zorch Radio.
Really?
Yeah, it's so nostalgic for me.
You didn't like any of the other songs?
I didn't know anything. I was like, this song's talking about eyeballs. I like it.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Don't blame me. And anyways, that was early on.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. My favorite track that we played tonight, Devil's Reign, Memphis Morticians, Kaiser Records. You got all these post-its in the way, but all these notes. There you go. You can see the beauty of that album. If you don't own this album, 13 primitive love songs, trash. Hey, it's so long. The Memphis Morticians play Primitive Trash Man and 13 other love songs. If you don't have this album, you gotta get it. Killer album. What about the discussion topic for tonight?
So each night we always have a discussion topic, and this week we wanted to know what you're bringing to Thanksgiving. And one of our submissions came from Dan of Gone Mental, who's going to be bringing some of his homemade cherry wine to the table this year.
Jealous of that Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, we do a lot of drinking ourselves. No cherry wine tonight, unfortunately. But we do have a segment called The Toast, and we like to ask everybody what they're toasting to that particular evening. And King Bubba Truck mentioned that he was toasting to making every day count. So that's a very solid toast right there.
Yes.
Important to remember. Right after the toast, I do a segment called Dig This, and it's where I bring up a record from my personal collection. This week it was Junior Wells's Chicago Blues Band playing, what do we do? Good Morning Schoolgirl, and this is Hoodoo Man Blues. Very cool album. I play this one all the time at home. Very good one. And after Dig This, we had Shirsty arrived, and we did the Trashtastic Minute.
Yep, just in time.
Just in time for your own segment.
Exactly. I totally planned it that way. I was like, I don't want to work. I just want to do my part. And then wait. So this week, I talked about the 1985 Hemdale production of Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf, also known as Howling 2, Stirba, Werewolf Bitch. It's a trashy 80s werewolf movie. If you've seen any of the other Howling movies, you know that they, like, disintegrate after the first one. This one is not too bad. It's just kind of meh. Christopher Lee's in it. Werewolves are being treated kind of like vampires. There's werewolf sex. BDSM collars on everybody. You know, it's fine. Maybe watch it, maybe don't. Doesn't really matter.
Ball's in your court.
Exactly. We also have a lot of really cool events coming around in the Pacific Northwest this holiday season. Starting off this weekend in Vancouver, BC, the Matadors are going to be playing with Butch Holler and his Chesterfield Ramblers and Devil in the Woodshack, and Jake is actually going to be there too. He's going to be DJing that night.
If they let me across the border, we'll find
That's
out.
a good point.
I don't know why they wouldn't, though.
I don't know. Sketchy looking cases in the back of your car.
Yeah, they can look at them. That's fine.
Also going on is the Saturday afterwards, the 28th, we're going to be celebrating Jake's 30th birthday. Woo!
Yeah, and we're going to be showing some movies. We got...
Oh, he's got them out.
He's got a stack.
I was taking the pictures, the promotional pictures beforehand.
Oh, very nice.
So we're going to have a movie night. Welcome to come. It's going to be free and all ages, too. So we got Cannibal Flesh Riot. That's Grizz Grimley's film that we're showing at it. That's Ola Ghost was formed to make the soundtrack for this, and then they ended up just being a band later. We've also got Dead Necks, Trilogy of Blood. This is like a movie that was made by the band. There's a couple of pseudo music videos to it too, which is pretty awesome. It's fun and low budget, but it's awesome. And then this one here, I haven't actually seen yet, but I got that at Bedlam Breakout. It's a Crewman VHS tape of their live performances, so it's entirely self-distributed and self-made. It's all cut and pasted and then photocopied for the sleeve, which is awesome. I can't believe this was only £5 to get, but maybe it's more common over there because that's where it's played. So I don't know, but it'll be fun. So come hang out. I think it's going to be at Scarecrow, but we've got the link in the description down below.
Maybe it's because somebody dubbed werewolf porn over it.
It's very possible. So yeah, that's going to be happening on Saturday the 28th. So just creep on the link that we post down below to find out the date and or the time and the location. And then finally, coming up on Saturday, December 5th, the Santa Spectacular is going to be happening at Daryl's Tavern out in Shoreline. We've got the Verb playing, Aloha Screwdriver, Bonsai Surf. We've got the Clip Springer Dance Troupe playing. And then we've also got Jake, who's going to be DJing that night. And there's also going to be Elvis Santa, so take a picture with him.
That's right, and that's going to be the Verb's album release party.
Oh, nice.
So I've only waited 8 years. I've only waited 8 years for this album. And I'm finally going to get a copy.
Only the Verb can break your heart.
That's right. That's right. If you want to know everything that we played during our episode at Zorch Radio tonight, just go to the website. That's zorchradio.com. We've got our playlists there, and we hyperlink as much of it as we can, so that way you can just click on the links and go directly where you need to go in order to buy their merch or to get albums from them, check out their discography, that sort of thing. And if we're missing any links, just let us know. zorchradio@gmail.com, and we'll update our database. Piece of cake. Also, while you're at it, one of the best ways that you can support Real Punk Radio is by going to realpunkradio.bigcartel.com. That's the web and merch site for Real Punk Radio. You can get some shirts, tote bags, patches, that sort of gear. Christmas is around the corner. Gotta get that shopping done. And you can always go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to that as well. That's youtube.com/Zorch Radio. And that also helps keep the Zorch Radio lights on as well. That being said, I think that's everything for this post-show recap.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's DJ Hodaddy. That's Shersey the Valkyrie. My name's Jake Noose, and we're reminding you that nobody cares about your haircut.